Would you rather a personal chef or a personal masseuse?
Before we answer, can we get some context to this?
It's a legit masseuse, but the chef gives a happy ending.
I'm so freaking thirsty. Oh my god, I could really go for some fantastic baby, let's go.
All right.
What the fuck was that?
That's my sexy, juicy intro.
Did you
do the scream yourself?
Did you make that?
I've had a lot of people ask me that, and I take it as a compliment because I cannot do that at all.
What about the drumming?
Yeah, I also can't do that.
It's right, me neither.
We'll get Hayden to do a version for you.
Oh, please, because the drums are just like a loop that I found on the internet.
They're so convenient that way, aren't they?
Yeah, and the voice is Will Ramos from Lorna Shore, who I paid on Cameo to do it for me.
I got him through Fiverr. You know, he was just doing a thing.
He's real needy these days.
He really needs to pay for his place.
I shouldn't talk shit. He'll sue me. I do not have permission to use that sound.
This whole section's just bleeped. Cut in. So we're back. Hey.
I don't know what I was expected to do for my intro. Like,
I mean, all the podcasts I've ever seen are just, well, you know, all the ones you see clips of are just people just talking.
yeah.
Like, you never see the intro of a
Yeah, it's
thing
just
go
like
viral.
like I was saying before, like just goes in. You know?
Yeah, you
It
just start.
fades in. We're already in a conversation. You're like, what the fuck were they talking about?
Shitty graphic I paid for on Fiverr.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, not even on Fiverr. You just went to Canva. Spent 5 minutes.
Oh,
And then
there's a
just
template I enjoy.
And then just went spin. Now it looks like a record.
Like on
Oh, smart.
PowerPoint presentation.
Classic. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Could you please introduce yourselves? Because we also haven't like formally met. You guys just kind of yelled at me, and I was like, there they are. So,
Yeah, we walked just casually in the valley, and we just walked along here, and then we just saw you, and we're like, Brady!
got any microphones?
Yeah, you want to
guess.
sit down at a table and talk? Oh my god, look how convenient this whole place is. I'm Mason.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, Mason.
What do you do for a
Mason.
living?
For a living?
What do you do for fun?
For fun? Oh, I'm the
What do you
singer
do?
guitarist of Unentitled.
Okay, so you do something.
Sometimes I question that myself, you know. Do I really do anything? Maybe my days are spent doing nothing ultimately. Sounds so salty.
Right, well, I'm Blake. Nice to meet you for the 1000th time.
I was going to say I'm familiar with you,
Yeah, I know.
unfortunately.
Yeah, Blake, bass. That's me.
Blake Bass?
Blake bass.
That's a solid,
Blake Bass.
solid name. I'm not gonna lie.
A Mason Singer. That sounds like a real name. Blake Bass and Mason Singer.
Hey,
No,
I can hear it now.
I can work with it. It'll be our properly changed names. We're just in the process. We're slowly becoming instruments.
That's not good.
Transitioning.
Yeah, you know, people complain about transracialism. We're like full on like trans objectivism.
Objectification is not the
Yeah,
word you're looking for.
yeah. You know, we're changing into a whole other thing.
All right. Here's another question for you. What are we drinking?
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Woodstock because it's what my people do.
Oh yeah, I got
What
the
they drink.
what is it called? Like the special.
Yeah, I mean,
Woodstock?
I've not had these. Oh, have I? No, I've not had these ones before. They're new. They normally have like. I like to get like the tallies, you know, like
Oh,
one
I
this,
saw those.
one those sides. Yeah, they're the best, especially depending on where you go, because you can get them. They're normally like what? They'll be like $11 for one, or you can get 3 for 21. And at that point, like it's just enabling alcoholism.
Well,
Because they are like a decent amount of alcohol, and it's 2 standards in there. A decent amount of alcohol, and if you get 3 of them, you can drink them easily throughout the arvo tonight.
Well, now you can get in the same tallies the Woodstock special, and these are 1.8. So I don't know how much is in the tallies.
Fuck.
why did you look at me?
Oh, it's just like, well, we're gonna have to get some of them and have some
Games night is going to
Yeah.
be lit.
It's just Edward 40 hands, except you have those taped to your hands.
My hands just really weighed down.
It'd be a bit heavy. Eh? Also, the glass is probably not the best
The
idea.
lids, the caps are taken off, and my fingers are just stuck in them.
How are you drinking it?
Like bottles on your.
I didn't think of it like that. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant.
Okay, let me explain Edward 40 hands. You get two 40-ounce beers, which we don't do in this country, but it's like 1.3 liters or something. 1.3 liters of beer. You tape them to both of your hands, and obviously you can't do anything because you have beers for hands at that point. So you're not allowed to remove them until you've finished both drinks and like tipped them above your head. So
Right.
in a perfect world, you
Right.
finish them, do this, and then you can actually go take a piss or do hand things.
I'll do it without it. Watch me do it.
Yeah, or you could like try. Very unhygienic.
So I've not heard of that before. So I just thought you were talking about Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah,
and so I was just
similar.
imagining a bottle for
for
each
each.
finger. Like, fuck, man, that's going to be really difficult. I just got to stick it in each, like...
That is a whole lot more alcohol.
And you can't even drink it.
The way of the Woodstock people.
You can't get rid of them until you finish it, and you cannot get into the bottles.
Yeah, they're just
like biting.
10 fucking Woodstock tallies.
Because your capillaries expand when you have alcohol. That's why you feel warm. So like your fingers are expanding and your fingers are stuck in the bottle.
I have never felt so big in my life.
So if you get drunk enough, your finger will explode the bottle.
I suppose.
You get to like the 9th one and the 10th, like on your pinky, just go bang!
Yeah, you got to.
Explodes like a bomb.
Yeah. Shotgun based. Like, didn't think the bottle on my finger was loaded, did you?
So what are you
That's another
drinking?
shot.
Like a spud gun. Like,
Just goes flying, hits
Yeah.
someone.
yeah.
Fuck, man. If only reality bended to the way of our minds. Anyway, so what are you drinking,
glad it
Blake?
I'm drinking a what you call. I'm gonna make up a word here.
It looks like a knockoff.
Yeah, sure.
Sinzag.
Okay, your country is showing.
Fuck you.
I'm drinking martinis measured by eye.
It's my favorite way to measure things because I'm always wrong.
Yeah, I could probably work with that. You know, half a bottle, half a shot. Where does it stop?
I'm one of those people that, you know, you got the shot glass measure thing, you start pouring in and then you just go fuck it.
A good bartender.
Like as you go halfway, you're like, oh, what am I kidding? Why am I fooling myself in this? Why am I pretending like I care?
Well, I'm going to treat myself tonight and not measure it as I usually do.
Yeah.
No, I really wanted to branch out into like doing cocktail videos, but then I realized it's kind of dumb because I don't measure things and I refuse to start now. So, so I'll be making these drinks, but no one can really follow along because it's not going to taste the same.
Well,
I mean,
and you'd need like fancy glassware to make it look good, and then you're probably not even going to enjoy drinking it.
yeah, this looks too good. I can't drink. Let's pour this into a fucking Reds cup and then it'll taste all right.
Then you can just take our word on what we're drinking. You know,
Yeah.
nothing
So-
illegal going on here.
I'm still on the fence. Wait, what?
Yeah, even I was like, wait, I think I wasn't paying attention for a moment there.
Yeah, did I zone out and miss something?
What am I committing to here?
We signed a contract. It's your problem now.
No, we didn't.
Fucking what's unentitled? Like what genre of music?
We're what is it at this point? Anarcho alt left punk band.
You can throw as many syllables in as you want. With
Yeah,
punk.
we would go like, oh, we're funk, punk, groovy, dance, hardcore.
Electronic.
Electronic.
Hey, if the
we're
drummer
definitely not that.
Well, if the drummer gets a beat pad, we're gonna be electronic.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can
true.
add that to the resume.
Yeah, that'll come in later.
You've really carved out a niche for yourself.
Yeah, no, look, you know how there's like, what would be like the best thing? Like, you know how they say, like, sticking with punk sort of music, but like, you know, the Sex Pistols, they were the ones that really kicked off the niche of punk or whatever. Right. You know, Nirvana, they were the ones who really made it popular. If you go yourself really specific, we're the only one in the genre.
Wait, what?
Well, you're the only band in that particular genre that you're describing yourself by. It's like, well, then you're automatically the one that made that thing good or existed to begin with because it's so specific.
Unentitled will go down in history as the greatest
Obscure
pop
punk band.
punk, hardcore techno.
Hang on, did you say pop punk? We don't go by that. Look, we have standards.
We are not fucking popular. How dare you?
Look, that's true. But that wasn't even where I was coming from.
Why do you hate pop punk so much? Who hurt you?
Where are you?
No, I don't even really hate pop punk. It's more of a meme, that is.
What's that tattoo on your wrist? Oh, that's not Blink. Okay.
No, this is Nirvana. I know, right? I know. How good would that have been if it was Blink? Say, oh yeah, fucking pop punk. Shit. Nah, I like Blink is like one of the few bands of the punk era that I like.
Yeah.
Like I like that era. What it is, what it became.
Oh yeah, fair.
It's like, I don't know, that just wasn't. It's more so like that's just not what I take from music.
Yeah.
So it's less. At the end of the day, I don't really care.
Well, yeah.
But I just don't listen to it.
Yeah. But you're not about the sad boy shit for your band?
Well,
You know, like
you're trying your darndest to make us an emo band, and I will not allow it to happen.
I'm not trying to be an emo band.
It's just
Like there,
who I am.
I always, I always have felt that
my soul.
I always felt that I'm like spiritually emo. You know, like I'm just sad. I'm very easily sad, but I'm very angry as well, and that's why we're more so punk than anything. Like that was the part of the pop punk specifically from that era that I liked was the angrier stuff because I was more into Green Day.
You got to fight for your right to party, man.
Yeah, except not that song.
It's a good song.
But
What are
like-
you talking about?
I actually don't even think I've listened to it. But like I stand by thinking like American Idiot was the best album that Green Day ever did, because I think it perfectly encapsulated the time. And the feelings, the vibes, the emotions, the thought processes, and all that. But there's anger in it still, and I really connect with anger.
I'm gonna take a big dookie on the government.
No, that was two
that's-
albums previously.
Oh, okay. Because that was, I don't know if you know this, because you're a bit of a
No, okay, I got
Green Day
it.
fan.
The first it was they'll smoke a dookie. Now it's they'll take a dookie on the government.
Yeah, and that was the full album title, but it was like cut from the original take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had issues like that too. No, we haven't.
I was gonna say.
Not yet.
Eventually, probably. Did you know Chop Suey was originally going to be called Righteous Suicide? And so Chop Suey is a joke because it's right chop suicide. And they weren't allowed to say Righteous Suicide because their record label or whatever was going to let them go with that because it was too, like, I don't know, upfrontly offensive or whatever.
Yeah.
Suicide, I guess. And so that's why it's called Chop Suey.
You know what? I did always wonder. I was like, I must be missing something.
Oh, and also because chop suey as a term in America at least is a reference to like really Americanized and thus fast foodified Chinese food.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what chop suey is. And so in their head it was like, oh, we're like bastardizing the name.
Yeah.
Like chop suey is bastardizing Chinese food.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a double entendre.
Yeah.
Spell entendre.
I think it's really cool. Because I remember for ages being like, they never say chop suey. Not that you need to say it, but that's such an obscure fucking thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sticks. You're never forgetting it.
No one's ever forgetting that one.
That's what I was.
Righteous suicide is going to be boring.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, on that note, we might have to think about War Crimes Incorporated. As of this afternoon, we're going to think about that. But we don't have to talk about that yet.
The edgier, the better.
Yeah, unless it's self-righteous suicide.
Hey, yeah. If you want to see some righteous suicide, stay tuned.
All right, I'm going to use that for the promo.
We got Green Fairy and Jägermeister. It's over.
But yeah, no, Unentitled, we're a punk band. We are, as I like to meme, we are the only true punk band in Brisbane.
We've
Eventually
been-
the world.
We have been likened to the Sex Pistols.
Oh, that's no good.
We've been no. We've been likened to a lot of classic punk bands.
A lot of bands.
Yeah, no, we've been likened to a lot of classic punk bands in like the good sense.
You guys are just a rip-off of this other band.
Well,
No, okay, not in that way.
No,
More like just like, I can really see the attitudes, you know, I can really feel the vibes.
also, Advance Australia Unfair was originally just Blitzkrieg Bop.
It was originally Blitzkrieg Bop trying to, but no, hang on, no, okay. It was,
was
me
a
taking
rip-off.
the riff from Blitzkrieg Bop, taking it down 2 frets, and then singing wise, copying "God Save the Queen" by the Sex Pistols. We put out a TikTok recently, like it was the last one we put out, where the joke was like, oh, okay, so the song that we're doing it's like about a funeral sort of setting. So like, and Blake
More
saying,
rip-offs.
He's like saying it to Hayden like, oh, funeral march, I guess, because it's like the military. And Hayden, the drummer, is like, so like, welcome to the Black Parade. So we're like, yes, rip-offs, rip it off. We're like, everything we do is a fucking rip-off. It eventually becomes original enough. It's like guess the rip-off.
If you guessed Blitzkrieg Bop for Advance Australia Unfair, good job.
You get a free shirt. You don't. I need you to pay the money.
We need it. We need
it.
the money, please.
I need it. I can only eat so much 2-minute noodles.
Yeah.
I was a real big fan of Black Eyed Peas until I realized that every single one of their song is like sampling another song.
Is it really?
Yeah. And I was like, so you guys are like a whole lot less original than like I thought. Or like Michael Bublé, I never realized was just fucking singing Frank Sinatra songs the whole time. And I was like, what the fuck?
Do you mean like he would just sort of reword them so they were a bit more like
No, he was singing the
time-wise
actual
applicable?
song.
He was just doing covers.
Yeah. Michael Bublé is a fucking cover artist. And I was just like, really?
I remember like I remember I had a
Elton-
girlfriend who fucking loved Christmas. Not even like she wasn't even religious.
Red flag.
Yeah.
To be honest, you know, like horse chicks, Christmas chicks, don't get with Christmas chicks. Anyway, like she really liked gift wrapping, which was convenient because I fucking hate it. Not the gift giving part, just wrapping the presents. I'm not good at it. It's something I'm just not very good at. Anyway, so she did it, and she was playing Christmas music.
That is a great story. Thank you.
No, just like Christmas music. Imagine listening to. It wasn't even December yet. Christmas music, but yeah, and so Michael Bublé has like a Christmas album or whatever.
Of course.
And so I remember listening to that thinking, oh yeah, I know of Michael Bublé. I wouldn't say I listen to his
Crawls
music.
out of his
but, you
cave
know.
once a year.
Yeah, he's okay. So he's done a Christmas album. I didn't know that like his claim to fame was copying Frank Sinatra.
You know, sort of like Elton John copying David Bowie.
I'm pretty sure Elton John was a little bit more legit than that.
He didn't write a lot of his own songs.
Look, I don't know that. You can take it up with God.
Elton John has a ghostwriter who writes...
There's nothing wrong with ghostwriting.
Well, the thing is that him and his ghostwriter are not on speaking terms. Like, they physically hate each other, to my understanding.
Do they still do it?
If they're in the same room, they just start fisticuffs.
It's to that degree.
I can't even imagine Elton John being that bitchy that he's going to have a fight with the guy.
Well, you know, you can quote me. It's not a very good quote. But as I understand it, like, the other guy just writes the songs for a paycheck and Elton John performs them. And like, yeah.
Does that include The Road to El Dorado?
I don't know that song.
I think he meant the movie.
I know that one. I haven't seen it though, so.
That is a problem. All right.
Oh, you're going to find a lot of them soon.
We've got time. Let's put up The Road to El Dorado.
What we doing?
No, I don't have that kind of budget.
Press the button.
You should...
Slideshow.
The button.
Where did you find that?
That should be on our TikTok if I remember correctly.
Yeah, okay.
That's so good.
Why do you have sound bites of me?
I enjoy soundboards.
You should keep that one just for future ones.
Yeah.
For future ones. They'll be like, I have no idea what the fuck this thing is. But you just should be like, why don't you? Like, come on, why don't you? Why don't you know that? Pew, 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 pew.
You haven't heard of, what's his name? He's the guitarist you really like from Rage. I don't remember his name.
Oh, wait, hang on. You're actually asking me a legit.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Tom Morello.
That's the one. It's his guitar battle. That's what I was impersonating.
Yeah.
That's what you were
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
come on.
at the time, we were talking about Tom Morello, and we was at my place, and yeah, he just like got in a fucking thing.
Well, that can be like secret lore for people later on.
I'll just random. There is no situation other than this that I can play that.
No, you can just play it when you don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I do not agree. I feel like you can just play that whenever, and it's just gonna be...
Did you guys want to play a game? No.
I felt like we were already...
Oh no, I'm down for a game. I just was silent because it was funny.
Let's play chess. Just brings out a chessboard.
Hey, I'll beat your ass. I've been playing chess recently.
You guys ever play drinking
Is that
chess?
your latest hyperfocus?
Yeah. Drinking chess? Is that anything like boxing chess?
What's
What's
boxing,
boxing
chess?
chess?
You really? That's like a legitimate sport. I thought you would have heard of that, if anything.
You think I've heard of sports?
Seems
Yeah,
pretty
no,
obscure.
you go like, you play a minute bullet, and then after the minute's up, you go and fight each other in a boxing ring. And then after a minute's up in the boxing ring, you go back to chess.
Who wins?
Whoever gets knocked out or wins the chess game.
So whichever happens
Oh,
first.
sorry, whoever knocks the other person out. And
I
whoever
got
wins.
knocked out first, bitch.
I like the idea that you're just beating this shit out. You're just focusing straight
Yeah,
at the head.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, you're not going to get the next fucking move right, mate. You're going to fuck it up. You're going to move that pawn all the way over.
You're what is it, Sherlock? Discombobulate, and then playing chess at the same time. You just slap him across the table.
I like the idea that it's like you're like staring at each other. He's like, all right, I'm gonna move over here. Timer goes, ding, bitch! I play boxing in the ring and out of the ring.
Just like checkmate in 3. The other guy's like KO in 1.
Yeah, not if I have something to say about it.
You just slam your fist on the table.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. I tried to bring it back by saying
A game.
Untitled as a band.
Yes.
Playing a game.
Oh
Playing
yeah,
a
a
game.
game.
So I asked you guys to give me some stupid things that the other person has done so we could use it for most likely or never have I ever. I got like 1 from each of you.
I gave you 2. Okay, look. The problem is when I think of funny, I do think of like embarrassing, and Blake's frustratingly confident. He's wearing underwear right now.
I'll have you know I'm wearing booty shorts. And a tail, thank you very much.
My point stands. So
Sorry,
my point.
are you not wearing underwear?
Okay, I mean exclusively. No, I'm just freeballing. I'm in jeans.
I
and
am.
jeans
I don't know what
alone.
you're talking about.
Like, I know my most embarrassing shit I know more about because it was from like high school.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be the same for you.
Yeah, you lived in Byron for like 20 years.
Yeah.
I lived in Brisbane
That's
for
the most
20
accurate statement you said about my life so far.
I lived in Brisbane for 20 years. We hadn't met until COVID hit, essentially.
Shortly after.
Shortly after? I thought it was.
Yeah. COVID was 2020. We met in 2021.
Damn.
So Unentitled is a post-COVID band.
No.
Yeah, during COVID?
Sorry, yeah, we're still in it.
Yeah.
Well, like 2021, mid 2021, we were still dealing with some lockdowns.
I mean, 2021 was the worst year. Look,
I'm gonna be honest. 2023 ain't looking too good so far, and 2022 was not looking pretty good too. Looking back on that one either.
Life is like a game of boxing chess.
Okay, back on shit.
Each round, you just feel more discombobulated than the last.
Hey, well, here's something for you. You may not have tried boxing chess, but have you tried high chess?
Oh, all the time.
Because, well, legitimately, that's how I used to play chess. Was no, I fucking hung my queen. Oh god,
How are you playing chess?
Hi. I thought that was obvious.
I specifically take my ADHD medication.
No, I wasn't on.
When I go to play chess.
Yeah, well,
I want to be extremely focused.
that would be cheating, technically.
That'd be cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This is a real moment of God gave us ADHD for limitations, so I can be God.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's a little annoying. This is just a bit of a side note. Don't even worry. Don't just edit this out. In like pro gaming leagues and maybe even in chess leagues, you can't take. Okay, now I'm talking out of my ass, but take my word for it. Pretend I'm saying something that's important. You can't take like ADHD meds because it's a stimulant. It's performance enhancing or something to that effect. Anyway, I'm talking out of my ass.
I like the idea of performance enhancing drugs in the gaming league.
Yeah,
like I'm of the opinion personally, just let athletes, like actual athletes, take the drugs. Fuck it. This will be better. It'll be fun. It'll be good to watch because we're basically seeing superheroes just at it. They just leap more than a human can leap. They can punch more than a human can punch. They can throw a ball or a javelin more than a human can. I want to see that. I don't give a fuck about what a human can realistically do.
Yeah, but I do feel like it needs to have some sort of equality. So it's like if you're doing like 10 grams of crack, then I got...
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Like everyone... No. Like, look, from what I understand, if you don't mind, from what I understand, FIFA... and the Olympics themselves, to a certain degree, are pretty corrupt as is. So just add drugs into the mix. Come on, who cares?
Yeah, I mean...
just have a guy, a referee, or whatever, at the beginning of when the people walk out, just there with like a dish, and it's got lines of cocaine. It's like, there you go, sir.
No.
All right! And they're about ready to run off. Usain Bolt's like faster than ever before. It's...
Oh... No, you're missing the obvious one. We can divide them by weight class, featherweight, bantamweight, like that's how much coke you take before the fight.
And if they're extremely strong, if they're actually inhumanely strong, in order to keep it level, we'll give them heroin just to calm them down a little bit. Just you need a little bit of heroin. It's 5 grams to mix it up with their 10 grams of cocaine. Level it out, not mix it up.
I do have to agree that sports as a whole is just generally unethical as it is. Yeah, so there's no issue with bringing drugs into it because
go the full mile.
Drugs trumps sexual assault. Every time.
Well, yeah, if they're going to do less sexual assault while on drugs, then...
They're impotent while they're on drugs, so yeah.
More steroids, the better.
Is that the implication that they need to be able to come in order to be able to commit crimes?
That specific crime, maybe, but let's not delve into that.
Let's not delve into this one. I don't even think we've actually answered a question without being able to deviate off of a half an hour tantrum.
Good.
Tangent.
Tantrum.
Tantrum and tangent.
Well, okay. I say we play a quick round of Would You Rather.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
I don't know how to make it a drinking game, so you guys just drink.
Easy.
The way I coordinate drinking games is the winner takes a drink.
How do you win Would You Rather?
I don't know. That's the problem. I don't play that game.
Let's play...
I don't play that one. It's too dangerous.
Well, if...
I get fucked up on it.
Let's play Would You Rather boxing.
Yeah, I'm down. I wanted to beat the shit out of you for a long time, man.
My initial thought was if you guys disagree on the Would You Rather...
Oh, yeah.
Then we have to beat it out and God decides who wins. Fate. Fate is the decider.
Yeah, no, I like that. If we don't do the same answer, we have to drink. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure. Good enough. Just let me know if I have to drink.
Quote of the day is, beat one out and let God decide. All right, moving on.
That's what I do when I've just... No, I don't want to say it.
So normally at this point of the show, I would do Booze News, where we talk about the news while drunk. But honestly, there's fuck all happening in the news right now.
Really?
Except for that one guy with the semi-auto rifle walking around.
Which one?
Which one? There's not that many.
But in Australia or in America?
Australia.
This always happens in
That
America.
narrows it down to
In
America.
Yeah, that's like, oh, okay, so this is actually a thing that happened that's like very rare. Okay.
Oh, did you see? It was like pre-COVID, New York. I think it was like 2019. New York came out and they were like, "This is the first Saturday in 30 years that we haven't had a death by gun."
I think I saw that, yeah.
Like, why are you telling us that? You should not be proud of that. That's really fucked up.
I mean, to be fair.
Short-term goals.
To be fair, yeah, look, steps. It takes steps. It's
tiny.
New York. I mean, they used to have like mafia shit going on.
Takes one day without gun violence to really just improve things. I'm quite grateful for COVID because then surely there was like another Saturday during COVID lockdowns that no one was shot.
Well, no one was shot because they were, not breaking the law in another way. They were breaking the law because they were outside for COVID.
I like the idea.
That's fine.
I like the idea.
They deserve it at that point. It's not illegal. Well, it is. Okay, forget that.
Well, you wouldn't have got shot if you were just quarantined like you were supposed to.
I was just thinking, I like the idea that it's like a drug deal or like, there's a shitload of money and it just goes wrong. And they go to shoot each other. They're like, hang on. Social distance. Let's back up a bit and then we'll start.
6 feet back or 6 feet under. They shoot them anyway, Okay, the game.
The game, yes, of course. All of these would you rathers were sourced from AI.
Chat beat.
Yeah, literally. No,
Awesome.
sorry. It's Notion. You know the app Notion?
No.
It's like a to-do list kind of app.
I think I've seen it.
They've like integrated AI, so you can just like ask it to write you a list of shit.
I've seen. Wait, Motion or Notion?
Notion.
Notion. I've not heard of Notion.
Oh, okay.
I've heard of Motion.
Notion's good.
Yeah. Second law of thermodynamics? Or?
No, it's an app.
Oh, I haven't heard of that. Sorry. If we give the opposite answer, then we drink.
Yeah.
And if we give the same answer, you drink.
You guys better be super out of sync.
The point, we are anarchists. Are you kidding?
What? Yeah, well, what? Yeah. Like, to be honest, you're just a more extreme version of me. In certain regards, and then I'm just a more extreme version of you in certain regards.
Yeah, I do it because it's funny. You do it because you're stupid.
I'm more genuine.
Yeah, you're more genuine. Sorry, that was the appropriate way to say it.
I'm
I
more
apologize.
in the bit. I'm committed.
You're committing to the...
I'm committed to the bit.
Crispy.
Should have got that sound as well.
That was a lot of... yeah.
Would you rather have a third arm or a third leg? Actual third leg.
Okay, I was going to take the easy joke there. Thanks. Thanks for clarifying. Okay, we're going to say it on 3, though, and then we can give our explanations.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that way we can't like be in agreement.
fuck me
because
over.
it's to
Yeah, we
be on
can't
the same
convince
side,
each
whatever.
other.
Wait, because hang on, if we're in agreement, we have to drink.
No.
He has to
You're
drink.
right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's fair. It's just to make sure it's fair. All right.
Hang on, I've got a countdown here. Hang on.
Oh, we could roll a die.
3,
Or we could roll a dice.
1. Arm. Obviously, you get to
do you
jerk
mean?
off and do other things. Easy. Easy choice.
Well, kudos on you for needing 2 hands to jack off, motherfucker.
No. My point is, I can do other things with 2 hands. I can I could be doing my
You're
computer
busy.
work.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
busy man.
guy. I've got a whole band to run. I can be doing my emails. I can be getting all my gig stuff ready. I can be writing songs.
I mean-
while jerking off at the same time.
I mean, I was thinking about jerking off as well, but it was more
Yeah, let's
like
be
I have
real.
an arm for front stuff, an arm for back stuff, an arm for like drinking water.
What do you mean by back stuff? I thought you were going to say something like, I could be playing bass and jerking off at the same time.
But now that you say it,
It's convincing.
Now that you say it, I will never ever see your band live. I don't think I'm ready for that.
Look, he's worn less.
this is actually the standard.
Now. Now it is.
No, this is like literally
No, there was that one gig.
that I was wearing the same pants. You can't.
Yeah,
no,
that was all that you were wearing.
I was wearing a bra under it. Thank you very much.
I don't think the underwear.
Yeah,
Where the fuck does this work?
it's a mini skirt.
I think Anyway, moving on. What's the next question?
Next question. We're drinking anyway.
Where was that show?
King Lear's.
King Lear's. Same answer. You got to fucking drink.
Fuck off.
What happened was this motherfucker was late. He was late
on time.
Shut up. Let me get to it. Look, with gigs, you know, you want. If you want to be a good band, if you want to be respected, you're there relatively early to roughly about the end. You know, if one or two of the members have to leave, you know, people have their own lives. They got to live their life. They might have work or...
11 p.m. on a Thursday night is not a good place to be when you work morning shift. Tom.
Exactly. I don't remember you working Fridays, but anyway.
I was working that Friday, I'll have you know.
Well, anyway, old mate over here, it was like, I think we had to play like 9 o'clock or 9:30, and it was like 9:15. And it was like, are you coming, Blake? Are you coming to the gig or not?
I'm across the road, I promise.
And then he was like, I've left the house. And thankfully he's not too far away. But he arrives and I'm like waiting outside of King Lear's like, for fuck's sake, please be coming, please be here. And he says, I'm here. I'm like, oh, thank God. And I go to cross over the light, over the pedestrian. And I see him coming.
Don't bowl over the pedestrian.
Over the single pedestrian. I walked over the top of him.
He lost chess boxing.
Yep. And I see Blake walking from Mick Werder's parking lot towards King Lear's. And he's wearing nothing but those, as he's put it, booty shorts. Whatever.
Okay, so...
And shoes and socks... and holding his bass case.
Okay, so question. What was I wearing on top?
That was it.
No, I've never been to the Valley with my top off.
Nah, I'm
not
pretty
once.
Sure you did have no.
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 I'll have you know, I have a mostly photographic memory. To be fair,
guess
I can't
what?
see my...
I have photos.
All right. Drop them, and then we'll see who's... No,
Alrighty.
no. Oh, God, I've dug myself
Like, it was a skin-tight, see-through piece of plastic.
It was
Thank
wet.
you very
It was
much.
white and wet. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was a part of a wet girl
I know what it
t-shirt
was.
party.
I know what it was.
What was it?
It was a mesh top. A pink...
At that fucking point, what does it matter?
It was see-through.
It was see-through.
Now that I think about it.
Everyone could see your chest and your stomach. And I remember because the motherfucker walked onto the stage, plugged his bass in, and it was go time. Like, this motherfucker he very casual with like getting from A to B, but will get there on time. Will realistically
I'm a wizard,
get there
I'll
on
have
time.
you know.
And my anxiety gets to me with that, mainly because shit falls on me. Anyways, it's like, all right, it's plugged in, we're good to go. Because Hayden had already prepped everything. I'd already prepped everything. I'd prepped half an hour ago. I'm waiting for this guy to show up. And he's, plugged in, good to go. And I just turn to him and go, with the mic now on, I just go, so Blake, what's with only wearing what you're wearing? And he's just like,
I have no memory of this.
And he's like, well, you're wearing 2 belts, and that's pretty fucking weird. And I was just like, all right, but at least I'm wearing clothes. Don't get me wrong. I respect it. The confidence it takes. It's really admirable.
That's where we started on this conversation, by the way. Confidence and me not getting embarrassed by shit and these questions.
Yeah.
I mean, look, to be fair, I'm scared to walk around the valley wearing a singlet. Too much skin showing. So
And he
good for you.
I do think.
To be fair, I'm lugging around like a 15, 20 kilo bass that I could beat someone up with. A battle axe, no less.
Like this isn't just a stage thing. This is just who he is.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, there have been times where we go out, like we've gone op shopping because, op shopping.
That's where I get all my clothes. What are you talking about?
Exactly. And they'll be wearing arguably more, how would you put it, confronting clothing or the lack thereof than any other gig. And like people will be like, geez, man, he really like goes all out. The last gig we were at, it was up at Tribe Clubhouse.
Oh, shout out to Tribe Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's a whole thing.
Do you know Tribe Commerce in Redcliffe?
No, I don't.
They're a charity community sort of.
Yeah, charity community.
For outcasts.
NDIS for outcasts venue. They kind of just do. They allow for anything, and on I think it's like Fridays and Saturdays they do gigs.
Oh, yeah.
And we were
Nice
just
place,
there.
awesome.
Yeah, no, they're great people. We were there
Last Saturday.
this last Saturday, and we walk in. Me and Blake sort of met up just shortly beforehand, and we walk in, and he's wearing basically what he's got right now.
I'm wearing exactly this because I haven't
Really?
washed these clothes.
Ah, I see. You've not changed at all since Saturday. And we walk in, and the chick behind the counter is like, "Your mother warned me about this last week."
yeah. My mum was there the previous weekend because my dad played there the previous weekend.
Oh, true.
Yeah, small fucking town.
Redcliffe, yeah.
Redcliffe, small place.
Small place, Redcliffe.
Where not legally obligated yet to shout them out, but yeah,
Redcliffe
but
or
soon.
Tribe Clubhouse?
Tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that.
so far it's just been on, I don't know, moral obligation.
Yeah. You know, us being the
Anarchist socialists that we are.
anarchist, socialist, communists. What's the next question?
I don't know how we got it. Oh, that was the first one.
That was the first one.
Number
With
one done.
question.
All right.
We really derail every podcast.
Loser of this next question has to take a shot from the dice box.
Oh, right.
Loser has to roll the dice.
That's good. Yeah, no, I like that. How do you lose?
Um,
Oh, it's just like the same
same as
thing.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, let's not make it any more confusing.
Would you rather a personal chef or a personal masseuse?
Okay.
I already know. Right? Oh, no, actually. Oh, fuck. That's a good question. That hits me on two very personal levels.
Okay. Before we answer, can we get some context to this?
It's a legit masseuse.
Well, I presume
That's
it's
not-
also a
no,
legitimate
no.
chef.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, do you mean as in no happy endings? Yeah, I mean, that wasn't what I was thinking of to begin with.
No,
but
same.
I'm glad that we've covered it up
How
for
dare
Blake.
you, honestly. No,
But the chef gives a happy ending.
Hey, that's not normal, man.
honestly, the food is to die for. No, my question was, do we have to pay them?
No, it's a personal one.
Yeah.
Let's just say
You still have to pay people for their services.
No. Let's just say it's been.
We're not
paid
that
for.
communist, are we?
Let's just say it's been paid for by the state.
Well, that's why I'm asking you, not you.
I'm helping.
Hypothetical. Take your pick. Whatever you think will be better for
Well,
your...
obviously we're not paying for either because if you said, well, you're paying for both. Oh, well, either way.
I mean, you could be paying the same amount for both of them.
exactly.
So up to you.
Your band is very successful, but legally you cannot have both.
Look, we don't need to talk about fantasies at the moment, right? Sorry, what was it? Legally,
they're
we
free.
can't have both.
They're free.
Okay.
I'm paying for it. Vodcast is paying for
Yes.
your masseuse and chef.
Yes.
You make
heard
enough
it
money to be able to
first.
do this.
Fucking yeah, let's go with that.
Well, man,
Look at my
this-
glass window.
This is the world I
Look how
wish I
rich I
lived
am.
in.
Okay, on three, we...
3, 2, 1, chef. Fuck yes.
Oh,
Do you know the reason why I go with chef?
The happy ending.
Because like, as you know, I have back issues enough as is.
Yeah, and slaving over a hot stove all day would just ruin your back.
No, it's more so because I have ADHD. I'm pretty sure, at least. I hate cooking. I hate cooking so much. I look at food. I look at like the ingredients to food and go, please just be the food I want to eat.
I think
So
it's
I like fast food.
I think
Anyway.
it's a you issue because I have ADHD and I enjoy cooking.
Yeah. To be fair, I know other ADHD people and they also don't mind cooking. It
I
could
just-
just be a me issue.
You're just lazy. Just say the fucking word.
Fine, I'm lazy. Look,
It's
I
not
really-
ADHD this time. You are just lazy.
I just want a housewife.
No.
We go to the
This is
50s
like
when things
the.
were simpler.
No. You missed the part where it's. I missed that, but you missed the part where it's the White House chef. You know, the big dude.
Big dude?
The big dude.
Big dude?
That's his name.
Is it?
No. No. The
I'm just imagining the guy that's from House of Cards, Netflix.
I haven't
The chef. Oh man, it's such a good show.
What is this? Let's
Look, other than the fact that Kevin Spacey's in it, because things.
But if you go through and edit all of his parts out,
Yeah, if you were able to put a different
nothing
person's face on it.
changes. It's completely the same without Kevin Spacey. There's nothing lost. Anyway, not a good. Anyway. Anyway,
I feel like
believe.
if anything, it adds to the character. But anyway,
Here's me.
look,
Here's me info dumping because we'll avoid Kevin Spacey for now.
for the best.
So, the chefs of the White House are all essentially CIA agents. Like, they are trained in hand-to-hand combat. They buy food from a different fucking grocery market every week.
McDonald's.
And that's not a grocery place.
Yeah, you say that, but Trump did do that,
Oh, yeah.
and that was hilarious. Like, I have to admit, that was funny.
Anyhow, they're very highly trained and they, like, watch out for spies that follow them to the grocery store. So people don't poison the president's food, you
I
know?
love the idea of this. They're like going to the grocery store. There could be Chinese or Russian spies among us.
They could just be American spies, you know, or Australian spies.
I like the idea of them dressing up in like a different outfit each time, like Hannah Montana style. Just like, throw the wig on.
Yeah, it's again, you guys haven't seen.
They make themselves look like they're hippies and they go to the local farmer's market. And it's just like, because they want to get that good shit, you know, for the president. Because it's the president.
I don't know how much editing you do on this, but
Not enough.
oh, if you're gonna do any editing, look up Google image search the White House chef. He's a massive, like, buff as shit dude, and you can just imagine.
That's fine.
You'd hope he would be.
Yeah, imagine him in a farmer's market outfit.
Okay, does this change your answer?
No. We're still sticking to chef. If anything,
Yeah.
this bolsters the point.
I just like food.
Are you
man.
trying to avoid drinking? Nah.
Well, yeah.
Drink.
Hang on, I gotta get the little dicey thing out.
Dicey dice?
Alright, so the next question.
Hang on, I'm gonna use my shitty
Yeah?
Walmart version.
Let's just both go with the first option he gives us.
No, go away. 2.
Coffee. Are you a? Okay, now I don't want to assume. Are you a coffee queer or a monster queer?
Didn't know it
You
was
just
2
like-
options, but is it not obvious?
You just like, I looked
Wait,
at
no,
your haircut,
please
I figured
guess.
you're queer, so I'm just checking if it's coffee or monster.
I do want to apologize if I've overstepped it all, but
If you had to guess.
the nails, you know.
Wait, what do the nails say? Monster or coffee?
When they say queer.
Is that not obvious?
You know, takes one to know one. So don't worry, I'm with you there. But I'm a bit of both.
Have you had
What do you drink on a daily basis?
Have you had like an espresso shot in Monster?
No,
I'm a both.
I'm trying that. I have energy drink in my
God, you'd
in my
be so
sachet.
jacked
Well.
up. You could take the word on.
I just rolled a dice. I got a natural 1. Can I have some absinthe, please?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That wasn't a real.
I've waited all night.
We'll get there eventually.
So absinthe is like
I
the
like
ultimate
that-
fail.
I like that it's got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
golden sticker. It kind of reminds me of those stickers that are on like the flat caps. And people, like, you know, in high school, when people get people have the flat caps, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
nah, you keep a sticker on it because that's the only way that you know it's legit.
Yeah, same.
I thought that shit was so dumb.
Oh yeah, it's so stupid.
Yeah. Good old nationalist zeal.
I will only wear like official snapbacks. I will not wear any other cap.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm
so
an elitist
utilitarian.
when it comes to that. I also only own Apple products.
Evidently.
No, I shouldn't have had the commies on my fucking podcast.
Hey, turn that right.
Biggest mistake.
Turn that light red or else.
Hey, that one's red.
Yeah, I know.
enough.
We need both of them though. We need
Yeah,
both.
true. Not communist until fully communist.
Okay, we're digging ourselves into a maybe cancelable hole.
Oh,
let's go
because
to.
we've never done that before.
We've been able to jump out before.
We've gotten this far because of our ability to fill the hole back in.
My ability to fill the hole in.
Look,
What's
I'm
the next
just a
question?
fun.
What's the next question? You're the unbridled genius. Yes.
genius is the key word.
No, unbridled in caps.
Fuck.
I'm keen to see how many minutes between each question.
20.
20. That's bad.
No, that's amazing.
Oh, this is a classic. Would you rather watch your parents have sex 1,000 times or join in once?
I've heard this one so many times.
How many times did you answer?
Oh, that's right. We got to answer at the same time. Oh, this one actually might be something where we separate. Not because we've like we know.
Not because you're a.
Not because we know. Just because I don't know where the fuck your brain's gonna go. Like other ones, I at least could be like, look, I know I have my opinion on my own, and I know where he will probably go. I hope it aligns.
So the answers are watch and listen on 3. Ready?
Wait, sorry.
The answers are watch or listen on 3.
Watch or listen?
Sorry, join or listen.
Yeah,
join or listen.
If it was watch or listen, I mean, oh god.
Sorry,
it's watch and listen.
Okay,
or join.
No, apologies. Some traumas bubbling up.
Ooh, which one was it? Watch or listen?
Well, which one was not an option before?
I already know my answer.
Yeah, all right. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3, watch.
Oh my god, we're so good at this.
Wow.
I could.
I'd go join. One time?
My parents are not
One time for the best night of my
enough.
life? I don't know.
Nah, I couldn't. You know, if I watched it, at least I'd be like, so this is why it all went to shit.
Wow, Father, treat her right.
Father. And then you're like, oh, right, I'm watching this. They can't actually hear or see me.
Father.
Please.
Go outside and bang on the window.
Please.
Watch your step.
This is a clip for you.
Thank you. Without that, I would not have fully understood what you meant.
Anyhow.
See, we probably wouldn't have gone in that if we sat on the couch.
What does the couch have to do with this?
Because how would other
Yeah.
It's like, nah, I'd be too comfortable.
I wouldn't want to leave. I just pop up behind the couch. Anyway, so we said the same thing. So drink up, motherfucker.
I'm not doing the dice thing.
That's all right.
We'll stick to maybe every third question.
It's all right. You already vetoed your Carolina Reaper shot and that second shot just now, so I'm keeping a tally. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's like, you're going to be drunk by the end of this.
I will happily do anything except that.
It was quite good.
Interesting.
Like,
that's your line.
Legitimately, it was quite... Like, if you're not a chili fan, don't go for it. But it was quite fucking good as a medium to high level chili spice, and then also alcohol. It was good.
Can you handle chili well?
No. Very fucking spicy.
Maybe we should have done this at the start of the show. Just can't talk for the rest of it.
Yeah, he's just done.
And it was Carolina Reaper, so I'm putting that on my resume.
Yeah, that's
man.
the really hot shit, right?
Hottest in the world.
I'm putting
Hottest in the world?
Yeah, I'm putting that on my resume.
But also,
Yeah, like
objectively, you're wrong. It tastes like shit.
No, no, wait.
Please, let me be white and
I didn't
considerate
say-
of the spices.
Hang on. I didn't say it tastes good. I said it was a good shot. It burned
It's
really
it's
well.
like tequila. Tequila is enjoyable,
Yeah.
but shit.
Yeah, enjoyable because it's painful.
The experience
fair.
is all that you're obviously having there. The fact that it tastes terrible is a part of that experience. That means it's going well.
Spice doesn't have a taste.
Pain is a part of life's experience. Just got to embrace it.
Pain is gain.
I would like to say I want to remake like a fresh batch of that because I do think it's lost some of its like potency.
That's a weak version?
Yeah, he did mention that earlier, yeah.
When I first had it, I had indigestion for like 3 days. My stomach just could not handle it.
I'm going to be real. I don't think you're supposed to be able to handle it. That might be the better version.
Yeah. If anything, maybe you jumped in too soon.
Aged like a fine Carolina Reaper vodka.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Dehydrated and doused in vodka.
I tried to get the big boy out and eat it, but couldn't do it.
Too swollen to get through the
You
neck.
eat it and you just become more drunk than it is spicy.
I
It's
wish.
just so
I
fucking
wish.
doused in vodka.
Yeah, I mean that's what you do.
I remember
That's what you should do.
I stopped drinking.
Shut the fuck up. You don't drink at all. You're a fucking pothead. That's what,
Okay, all right. Let's calm down. But no.
no. Anyway, that if you want to get in on that sponsorship that you were mumbling on about before,
Mumbling,
yeah, you should do the. I've seen a fella on TikTok who goes, "I put peaches in a jar of vodka for a month. This is what happened," and he just gets drunk as shit.
Yeah.
Just do that.
I could do it.
And then it's just free content.
It's
so you do
good,
it.
It gets you fucking wasted.
Yeah, what you do is you film yourself pouring canned peaches into a bottle of vodka, and then you leave it for a month, and then you film yourself eating the peaches filled in vodka, and then the video's done.
Except you do it all, you fill everything up on one day, and then you drink it all 30 days down the track on one day. And then you die from alcohol poisoning because it's like 50 jars worth of shit.
It's absinthe at that point.
But I will say, if you want ideas, he is available.
Please.
That's the second time you've said that tonight, and this was the first time you've said it in a non-sexual sense.
What kind of sexual ideas you got?
I got plenty.
Thank you for listening to Vodcast Pre-Drinks, the official Vodcast podcast. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please don't forget, if you want to see more, please subscribe to the infinite amounts of social media accounts we've got. We've got TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and if you want access to behind-the-scenes content, as well as the Patreon-exclusive podcast, Vodcast After Party, don't forget to sign up to the Patreon. I appreciate any support we can get, even if it's not financial, so a like, a share, a save also goes a really long way, and I appreciate every one of you that does that for us. Have a great night, and don't forget to get lit responsibly.